All right, well, hello, everybody. Having to just jump right into this one, JD. It's Cedar Creek Media, Taylor Honey.
JD Bird.
And we are happy to have you here. Now, they are doing junior high appreciation here tonight, so they are appreciating the Maybank Junior High Lady Panthers as they're introducing the starting lineup for the Canton Lady Eagles. JD will talk a little bit more about this game here in just a second, but I say we turn it over to stadium announcer, Principal Michael Rowland, and just let him have this.
Sounds good to me.
All right, well, JD, we have got a pretty good matchup here tonight. Of course, the only loss in the district schedule so far for your Maybank Lady Panthers was to these Canton Lady Eagles, so they're looking for a little revenge tonight, JD.
Yeah, last time that we were over there in Canton, we weren't really able to catch it on our broadcast, but we were there to watch the game, and it was definitely a tough, hard-fought game for these Lady Panthers. And I'm sure here in their home gym, they are more than happy to try to dish out some of that revenge.
I would concur, sir. How the cool kids would say it, at least.
As we are getting raring to go here. Of course, as always, it will be Miss Honey Aldridge standing in the middle doing the tip. Going off against number 24, Chloe Howe. Miss Howe going to win it this time. So the Canton Lady Eagles going to start with it on offense. Ooh, right through the hands of Howe right there. And it'll be Callie Smith coming down. Tries for the layup, blocked from behind. As Canton gets it back now. Heading down, running some offense. Being controlled right now by Miss Allison Rickman. Poked out of bounds by Miss Bailey Litchfield. Sideline out of bounds there for the Canton Lady Eagles as they get it right back to number 11, Lily Cervantes. Had a foul called right there on number 0, Miss Addison Capps right there. So it'll be a turnover, and the Lady Panthers will head the other direction. Miss Jada Searcy, of course, bringing it down the court for them. Going to give it off to Aldridge. Aldridge over to Miss Jones. Jones looking for some safety. Finds Callie Smith. Gets it back to Searcy. And they'll set it up again. Going to take the screen from Litchfield. Fire off a shot. That one going to go off back iron. Canton grabs the rebound. Headed down. Miss Lily Cervantes. Bring it down for him. Going to take the screen right there from Rickman. Get it off right there to Capps. Capps back to Cervantes. Cervantes in a bit of trouble. Able to get some freedom right there by Howe. Hal looking to work against Smith. Has to give it up to Cervantes. Corner 3 for Cervantes. Just off the mark. And rebound going to be grabbed by Miss.
My drink.
Sorry.
No. I'm
trying
sorry.
to read hand signals right there.
I'm sorry.
As a foul going to be called on Canton right there. Number 14, Miss Allison Rickman going to be picking up the foul.
We had a wild setup this time, JD. Unusual.
Unusual for us as we were joined by Canton's group. As Jada Searcy bringing it down, going to find corner 3 for Miss Callie Smith, and she's got it. First points of the game, Miss Callie Smith gets her team on the board. Cervantes bringing it down for Canton. Going to get it over to Caps. Caps looking to drive in with it. All the way to the rim, just off the mark.
Effective
Jones
big
going to
time.
grab the rebound.
Yeah, it was a good job by Honey.
Here.
She affected that shot big time on that end, and she's going to have to do that. Canton's got a few bigs down there, so Honey's going to have to be even bigger.
Absolutely. Another corner 3 now from Miss Callie Smith, and she's got it again.
Callie Smith starting off hot.
Smith starting off with a couple of bangers here. As Canton now trailing by 6, looks to try to get something on the board. Ooh, trying to get it down inside to Rickman there. It's going to go out of bounds off of Canton. Maybank will work back with it the other direction.
It's in my head, JD. I keep wanting, you said another banger, so it's in my head. Banger, banger, banger.
Jada Searcy bringing it down for him. Ooh, was trying to get it off to Litchfield. Poked away by Cervantes. Able to be grabbed and finally put in the net by Cervantes on the other end. So quick turnover leading to some points right there as Maybank trying to work it to their side of the court. Ooh, able to save the backcourt violation. Looks like it was going to be poked out of bounds by Canton right there. So it'll be Maybank working with it. Going to keep it here on this side of the court as now Miss Litchfield gets across half court. J.C. Jones staying on the wing over there, going to hand it off to Litchfield. Thought about a 3 for a second, decided to keep going. Ooh, looking for the lob pass down low. Ended up hitting the rim and bouncing right into Canton's hands. Cervantes lost it there for a second on the fast break. They get it over to Rickman. Rickman's just going to shoot with the pressure in her face. Right there, nice strong rebound by Honey Aldridge. And the foul going to be called. Number 32, Miss Lexi Etheridge, going to get caught for that one. As the Lady Panthers will keep on rolling here. Litchfield going to give it back up to Searcy. Back over to Litchfield now. In a little bit of trouble, able to find her way out of the double team. Gets it into the corner with Jones. Ooh. Jones not able to put the ball on the court before she took her steps right there. Travel going to be the call. Canton takes over after the turnover. Cervantes going to bring it down once again for the Lady Eagles. Get it over to Caps inside right there to Etheridge. Back out to Cervantes now. Little mid-range jumper there for her. Rebounded by Searcy on the miss. And she's going to slow it down here. Miss Jada Searcy working with it now. Going to give it off to Smith. Smith going to get it into Aldridge. Aldridge was looking to get it off right there. Going to hand it off to Smith now. Smith going to go on the drive, gets it back to Aldridge. Aldridge up strong, and she's got it there at the rim.
First attempt, first make. And Callie Smith, big impact on the beginning of this game. 6 points and a assist now.
As Canton working back with it on the other end. Hal's going to take a beautiful little shot right there from the elbow, and she has got it. 4-point lead now for the Lady Panthers as they try to work it here. Pass it up ahead into the corner with Smith. Smith in some trouble working against Rickman. Able to get it off to Litchfield. Litchfield takes a 3. Ooh, off front of the rim. Right back in her direction, but it was picked up by Canton. Canton now going to work on the offense. Hal working with it now. As they're going to get it inside right there to Etheridge. Etheridge going to do a nice little post move, just not able to finish quite on that one.
That's exactly
rebounded by Searcy.
That was a real nice move, but doesn't get the reward.
Up ahead to Litchfield now. Litchfield going to get it off to Aldridge. Aldridge looking for somewhere to go, going to get it back to Smith. Smith now going to try to go on the drive. Ooh, not able to get it quite to the rim there, and Canton's going to take over. Heading down on the fast break, they slow it down. Rickman's going to take a long three off the mark on that one. A fight for the rebound here, as that's going to be a jump ball. So possession will give it to Maybank here. Got some substitutions coming in the game. Miss Taylor Granger and Miss Nina Sanchez. I don't know why I just forgot her name all of a sudden. Have come into this one. J.C. Jones and Bailey Litchfield going to go take a quick rest. Nina Sanchez working with it now. Going to get it up ahead to Searcy. Searcy working it. Ooh, was looking to go all the way inside. Poked away by Canton, but they're going to say it was last touched by Searcy. So Canton's getting fouled right there by Granger. She'll be headed to the charity strike to shoot a couple. And that's the action in the last couple minutes there. It's got a lot of back and forth right here so far.
I think it's exactly why Taylor Granger's out there as well. Just some size and toughness down there on the blocks that time. Just a little too aggressive.
Absolutely. It's the first one right there for Rickman, able to find the bottom. Second one does the same. Nina Sanchez going to get it inbounds right there to Searcy. Searcy just going to slowly dribble it up. Now hand it off to Sanchez. Sanchez trying to quickly go ahead. Going to get it back to Searcy. Searcy slicing and dicing through the pressure right there. Get it into the corner now with Smith. Smith gets it to Aldridge. Was trapped immediately. Stolen away by Canton. As Canton slows it down. Three-point attempt. Jada Searcy got a piece of it. It looks like they're going to say it was last touched by Maybank right there. As another substitution coming in, Bailey Litchfield coming back into the ball game. Jada Searcy headed for a break now. Canton working around with it. Rickman down low. Able to get the and one. As Taylor Granger going to get caught with a push right there.
2 quick fouls on Taylor.
So after going down quickly by 6, they've got a chance to find the lead right here, and Rickman's able to put in the free throw. So 1 point lead now for Canton.
Speaking of one, number 1, J.C. Jones back out on the floor as well. J.D. Granger having to come out with those 2 quick fouls.
Litchfield and Sanchez trying to work it across half court here, working against the pressure, and Canton's going to be able to grab the steal away.
Hit the ref.
Right there, it hit the ref. You're going to say it was last touched by Litchfield there, so Canton going to be taking over now here on their side of the court. They get it into Howe. Howe going to slowly work the offense here. And she's going to go around the double screen right there set up.
Ooh.
Trying to work her way inside, and Bailey Litchfield going to take the charge.
That's the harm and the foul right there, as Howe really hit the floor hard and got the foul called against her.
Litchfield trying to get it up ahead. Great job by J.C. Jones to keep it alive right here. Little extra pass. And number 22, Izzy Stone, comes up with a big block right there, as J.C. Jones was looking to put it in the bucket. Litchfield looking for somewhere to inbound. Just going to have to go back up top with Miss Smith. She hands it off to Sanchez. Sanchez now going to give it off to Litchfield.
Made the move before putting the foot on the ground, according to Mr. Mann over there.
So another turnover here for the Lady Panthers in period number 1, as Canton heads the other direction. 40 seconds left here in the period. As Howe bringing it up slowly. Going to get it off right there to Stone. Stone goes back to Howe. Howe going to try to get it down low to Stone. Stone now, a little shot in front of the rim. Not quite going for. Litchfield able to grab the rebound. J.C. Jones going to pull it back now. Was looking to try to get that lob inside right there to Aldridge. Ended up hitting the side of the backboard there and going out of bounds. So it'll be another turnover for the Lady Panthers as substitution going to come in here. Number 32, Lexi Etheridge, back into the ball game.
That's quite a swap there, changing out a 6'1" senior for the 5'3" freshman.
Oh, yeah. As right there, Nina Sanchez able to get on it and cover it up to draw the jump ball. Possession's going to keep it on this side of the court with Canton, however. As the Lady Panthers still trailing by 1. 2.5 seconds left to go here in this one. As the inbound goes straight to Jones. Jones was trying to work it ahead.
Defensive battle.
That is the way that the first period will end. So, yeah, like you said, a very defensive one going here early in this one. Heading to period number 2. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back here after this.
Hey, Mom and Dad, what's one of the most overlooked safety features in a car? Everyone checks for seatbelts, turn signals, and airbags, but when's the last time you checked your son or daughter's tire tread? K&S Tires and 7 Points cares about your family's automotive safety and offers a full line of quality tires installed by a team of experts to help give you peace of mind as your loved ones drive to work, school, or run errands around town. Stop by K&S Tire today, just south of the light in 7 Points, and let them help keep your family safe on the roadways all year long. K&S Tires, great tires at wholesale prices.
What's the biggest myth about interscholastic performing arts? That you have to be the most talented or experienced to participate. The truth is, anyone can be a part of their school's performing arts. There are countless opportunities for students to participate, from theater, choir, and band to speech and debate. The bottom line, if you want to perform, there's a place for you.
This message presented by the NFHS and the UIL.
And we are back here to start the second period of action as the Lady Panthers going to be starting with it. Litchfield now going to hand off to Jones. Jones going to come around, hand off to Smith. Smith going to get it into the corner with Litchfield. Quick baseline drive. Looking for the extra pass. It's going to be stolen away by Canton. Howe going to be bringing it up for him here as they give it up ahead to Caps. Caps was looking to try to get it down low, not able to. Give it to Etheridge to Howe. Howe going to take the three-pointer. That one a little off the mark. Canton trying to save it here. Nina Sanchez has it tried to thrown off of her. She's able to save it. Now Jones to try to push it ahead. Extra pass right there to Smith. And one. Beautiful play right there by the Lady Panthers, working on the fast break. As right there, Cap's going to get caught with a push to give the and one opportunity to Miss Callie Smith.
I'm telling you, J.C. Jones may be the best breakaway artist on this team. She always makes the right pass.
And Smith able to convert. Three-point play the old-fashioned way there for Miss Callie Smith. As now it will be Canton working with it. Rickman going to take a shot right there from the free throw line.
Oh.
Wow, able to get the lucky bounce on that one. Ties things back up at 11 apiece. Jada Searcy trying to do the quarterback pass over to J.C. Jones. She's just not quite able to hold on to it. I liked the vision right there, trying to push it ahead of where all the pressure was. J.C. could have held on to that one. That could have resulted in some points. Unfortunately, just a little bit too high on that pass. Rickman working with it here for Canton. Going to work off the pick and roll, and a big block right there from Miss Honey Aldridge. Sent that one packing.
That one ended up in the Gulf of America. Did you hear about that? It has been executive order. Trump renamed Gulf of America, Gulf of Mexico to Gulf of America.
But more you know is Howe going to take another three-pointer. That one off the mark. Aldridge able to wrangle in the rebound. Gets it off to CRC, and now they'll slow it down, try to work some offense. Up ahead to Nina Sanchez. Sanchez now working with it. Gonna give it off to Searcy. Searcy gonna come across. Thought about a three.
Oh.
Ooh, before it happened though, she's gonna end up picking up the pivot foot. And she will be called for the travel.
That's exactly it.
So Canton immediately gonna go back to work on offense after the turnover. It will be Miss Cervantes bringing it up for him, trying to work it inside right there to Rickman. Searcy able to steal it away. Searcy gonna try to go coast to coast, just not able to quite convert on that one. Rebounded by Canton, and they work back the other direction now. Rickman working with it. Gonna give it off to Howe. Howe working against Smith. Thought about taking the screen, took it the other direction. Howe trying to go inside. It looks like Aldridge might have got a little hand on that one.
She affected it one way or the other.
Absolutely. Is now Nina Sanchez up ahead to Smith, back to Sanchez. Over now to Searcy. She's going to take a deep three. Ooh, just a little off the mark. As that one going to go off the back of Miss Etheridge right there on the rebound. So it'll stay on this side of the court with Maybank. Some substitutions going to come into the ball game. That will be Miss McKinley White and Miss Kendall Woods in to give Sanchez and Jones a little bit of a break. Looking for somewhere to go with it. Able to get it into Smith, right back to her. Searcy now with another three. That one off of the back. Hits the top of the rim, goes out of bounds. So Canton going to take over after the missed three opportunity.
JD, this one's got remnants, the feel, the one before. That was on Friday, December 20th. Unfortunately, Canton won that one by 11, 49-38, but it was a defensive struggle throughout that whole game. I remember
Absolutely, and it was a neck-and-neck situation the entire time. As Rickman now going to fire from the free throw line. She's got it. They're going to take the lead again by 2. Miss McKinley White working with it here. Going to give it up to Searcy, right back to White. White works around Howe. Going to get it into the corner with Woods. Woods now.
Whew, smart play.
Had to save herself. Able to put it off of the leg right there. Number 1, Miss Landry Smith. As right there, trying to get it in the hands of Searcy. It goes off of Rickman's toe.
Yeah, Rickman talking a little bit. She didn't like the throw off the leg maneuver. She's letting the sophomore know about it.
As they're able to get it into Aldridge this time. Aldridge now going to go for a drive to the basket, get it into the corner with White. White's three-pointer is good. 1 point lead once again for your Lady Panthers. As we just keep on exchanging leaders here. Nobody can really get out ahead here early. As right there trying to get it into the corner with Smith. It's just a little bit over her head. So on the turnover, Maybank going to take over again.
A big crowd on hand.
Absolutely, both these bleachers look a bit big here. As Searcy trying to get it up ahead to Woods. It's taken away by Canton. Working back on the other end. Howe slows it down. Rickman going to take a long three here. She's got it. Whew. So a 2-point lead now for Canton. As Searcy trying to just work through the double team. Has it stolen away. Aldridge comes back to work the defense. Able to affect it there. And no points going to result there for Canton. Great job by Miss Honey Aldridge working on the chase down block. And a timeout going to be called quickly by Coach Sutton right there.
Well, JD, while they're taking a timeout, let's take a timeout. Ooh, hey. All right, that should sound a little more smooth to y'all. That's my fault. I had the right side up higher than the left. Anyway, this has been a tough fight for the top of this district for a Region 2 District 15. Of course, what we're talking about. Canton right now holding on to that top spot with a perfect 7-0 district record. They're outscoring district opponents by 195 points over those 7 games. So it sounds daunting other than the fact that Maybank is 7-1, and they have outscored opponents by 140 points.
Wow.
During their 7 wins. So, well, I guess that also includes the loss. So minus 11 out of that, you're looking at about 150 plus. So really, it's showing the cream of the crop playing here tonight and playing for the top of the district.
Absolutely. Litchfield able to get it across half court, get it over to White now. White working against the double team, able to get it back to Litchfield. Litchfield now trying to work through this. As she's going to end up taking too many steps right there. On the turnover, it'll be Canton once again. Howe going to bring it up for him.
For being fair, she did look like an offensive lineman run blocking right there. She kind of had that stance about it.
As Canton able to work it inside and trying to get it back out. Litchfield able to take it away. Trying to pass it up court to Woods there. Going to be stolen away by Howe. Howe working into Cervantes. Cervantes going to give it off to Etheridge there. Honey Aldridge going to argue with the referee right there. Say, I didn't touch her. But the ref saw it his way as Honey going to pick up her first foul of the game. Etheridge going to go to shoot a couple here. First one on the way. That one's able to find the bottom. And substitution going to come in for Canton here as well as Maybank. J.C. Jones going to come in the game for Callie Smith. Second shot on the way from Etheridge. That one also good. Extends their lead by 4. As McKinley White going to give it off to Litchfield. Litchfield going to go back to White. White now going to work on the sideline. Going to get it up ahead to Woods. Woods takes the baseline. Ooh, was looking for a pass out of the double team. And it's stolen away by Canton again. Canton working with it. Cervantes going to get it inside to Etheridge. Etheridge trying to go right back to Cervantes. It's poked out of bounds by Woods.
Good job by Kendall Woods, staying aware of where the ball is.
Couple more substitutions here for Maybank as Nina Sanchez and Taylor Granger back into this one. Trying to get it right inside right there to Rickman. It's knocked away by Sanchez. And Cervantes again trying to get the inbound. They're going to get it to Howe this time. Howe's going to go up through 3 people right there, and she's able to get it to fall for herself. Extends their lead to 6 as Maybank trying to work with it again. Litchfield gets it off to Sanchez. Sanchez works it ahead to Granger. Granger gets it back to Sanchez. Over to Litchfield, into the corner now. Jones trying to work with it. Going to give it back off to Litchfield. And now we'll slow things down here as Litchfield just going to hand it off to Jones here. Jones hands off to Granger, has it poked away by Cervantes. And Cervantes almost lost control of the dribble there, but able to pull it back in. And Coach Sutton going to call another timeout.
If you don't mind, go to our new little camera here. Let's see, I just do want to kind of give a crowd shot here. Flip it over there if you don't mind.
There it is.
It is full here tonight in Pantherland. As you can see,
everybody coming out to
nice.
support the girls here tonight.
Absolutely. We also had to try and set a little bit of a delay to match it up with everything else, so really it's a chance for me to test it and see how it works.
As the 30 seconds are up and the girls come back onto the court, it'll be the same 5. Miss Honey Aldridge, J.C. Jones, Nina Sanchez, Taylor Granger, and Bailey Litchfield in the ball game for Maybank. As Sanchez going to get the inbound. She's going to work it over there to the right side, get it back to Litchfield. As now she's able to get it through the defense. Into the corner with Jones. Jones puts up a 3 quickly, and she's got it. J.C. Jones with her first 3 of the ball game.
It's a big one, too. Maybank is kind of on the snide, needed something. Maybe it's a little shot in the arm they need for this last couple minutes.
Absolutely. Canton going to work the offense here. Going to get to Rickman standing. And nice job by Honey Aldridge working down low. Really affected that shot from Etheridge.
Yeah, she's giving her fits tonight.
As it will be Maybank taking over with it after the miss. Nina Sanchez bringing it down for him, slowing things down here. Litchfield Give a little jab step into the corner with Sanchez. She's going to take the three. Ooh, off the rim and into the hands of Rickman as Canton takes over again. Cervantes coming down with it and gets it off to Rickman. Rickman trying to work against Litchfield. It's Howe now going to take a three. That one no good. Nina Sanchez able to grab it quickly. Going to push it ahead and then pull it back here.
Smart.
To set things up. Looking for Coach Sutton to run the play. Sanchez over to Granger now. Granger goes back to Sanchez. Sanchez working with it. Going to take the screen right there, right back to Granger. Right back to Sanchez here. She's going to take a little floater. Ooh, off back iron. Into the hands of Howe. So Canton takes over again after the miss. 24 seconds remaining here in the half. As Cervantes dribbling with it around the top of the key there. Trying to slow things down here, hold on for the last shot opportunity. Nice job by Litchfield to knock that one out of bounds.
Throw off the timing, if anything.
Canton now going to have it sideline out of bounds. Cervantes going to be inbounding for him. Cervantes able to get it into Etheridge. Right back to Cervantes. She's going to try to go baseline. What a move! Cervantes puts it in from underneath the basket. Nina Sanchez pushing it quickly. Going to put something up from just inside half court. Not able to fall for her. So that is the way that the half will conclude. 17-24 as the Canton Lady Eagles lead it. Heading into half. Really quickly here, let me just ask my friend.
Oh yes, sir. Sorry.
Would like to do the highlight first. You want to send them to commercials?
You know what? You're in charge, JD. You do what you do.
All righty. So we will let you see the girls' highlights from the last time that they were in action, and after that, we'll send you to a break, and we'll come back with the scoring outlook there for the first half. So we'll be back here after this. Being able to pass out of it. J.C. Jones, top of the key, drives in, gives it to Honey. Now to Litchfield. Litchfield with a pull-up jumper. She's got it.
Little elbow shot. It was a nice-looking shot there for Bailey Litchfield.
Yes, sir, it was.
More of a driver usually. Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
No, absolutely. Took a couple feet inside the line right there. Now she's going to come on the other side, get the steal. Slows it down a little bit, finds Honey Aldridge. There's an assist now for Litchfield as she is now Menifee. Going to try to drive through it and take a little mid-range. Rebounded down low right there by Miss Maddie Hare. Smith's second free throw attempt. That one also off the mark, but rebounded by Honey. Honey going to go up strong, able to finish right there under the basket. And Davis going to go with a drive inside, able to push pass right there. Back to Sanchez now. Sanchez going to go on the drive, finds a nice pass right there to Honey. And another Field able to grab the rebound. Passes up ahead to Woods. Woods going to look to go on the drive. Finds a backdoor pass to Granger. Granger with a little mid-ranger. Wow. Searcy with a three-pointer. No good on that one. Rebounded by Maybank, however. Woods with a three-pointer in the corner, and she's got it. That is a part of her Granger. Going to take a little mid-ranger again. No good on it this time. Woods now with the rebound. Gets it to Searcy. Searcy for three. She's got it. Basket here. Hands off to Davis. Davis going to go on the drive inside once again. Wow. And she's got it. Davis going to get it over as Menifee now top of the key. She's going to take a long three. Oh, Bank is open now. Smith back to Searcy. Searcy all the way over to Sanchez. Sanchez to Jones. Jones going to go baseline drive, high off the glass, and she's got it. J.C. Jones, I believe, her first points of the ball game. Maybank now coming with some speed of their own. Going to get it to Honey now. Honey into the corner. Smith, three-pointer. That one's good. Callie Smith for the three-pointer. Because your body has that natural urge to just fight against just being able to take that kind of a blow. As I'm sitting here talking, Maybank quickly goes to work with assist coming from Miss J.C. Jones. Is she here on this side with Maybank? They get it into White. White up top of the key with Jones. Jones gets it to Searcy. Searcy with a three-pointer. Bang! As she knocks it down. A drive attempt from Miss Maddie Hare, no good. On the other side of things, Searcy gets it up ahead to Aldridge, who knocks it down, and one opportunity now. Missed, rebounded right there by Aldridge. Granger up ahead to Jones. Jones does a nice job on the rebound. She's gonna take a baseline shot, no good. Granger does a nice job down there to grab the rebound and put it right back up. Pull it. Right there, Reagan Head working with it in the corner. KK Murray for three, she's got it. Searcy up ahead to Granger, nobody looking, and she's able to put it ahead really quickly like there. Searcy now gonna look to try to slice her way inside, she does. Tried for the layup, no quite good. Rebounded by Aldridge, who misses, but then it was rebounded by Searcy, who goes up again. She's able to knock it down this time. Looking to go inside right there. She gets it to Searcy.
Oh, beautiful pass.
Beautiful pass. Beautiful pass by Honey. Open three for Taylor Granger. Now, Litchfield inside to Honey. Honey gonna make a nice move, head to the basket, and she's got it. Litchfield gonna go into the